much at the bottom of the totem pole on everything. Outside of being an entertainer, rapper, athlete, or some type of famous black man, the everyday average black man gets the worst of society. Nobody love you, nobody care for you, nobody checking for you.
Man, here we go with the victim mentality. Victim mentality alert. Here we go. Now, in the disclaimer of this video, I'm going to just say this off the break. To all black men, if this does not apply to you, let it fly from you. But if you had to say something, if you happen to say something because you are in your feelings, like a Keisha, then maybe this does apply to you and you need to get your shit together. Anyway, let's go. Continue.
If you really think about it from a social standpoint, black men are the most racially discriminated against. If you walk in the neighborhood, people call the police on you. You know, the police will stop you and racial profile you. If you go to interview for jobs, people won't hire you solely because you're black, because they have stereotypes about black men that they think you're going to fit, whether it be from your prior arrest record or whether it be from your hairstyle, how you dress, how you talk. It's like they have opinions about black men that it's like, it just feel like it's a curse to us, because when you a black man, it feel like nobody love you, nobody care for you.
Because y'all had cursed y'all own selves. Y'all cursed your own selves. Choices. Y'all make these choices on the things that y'all do that not just people from outside of our race, but just people in general, and even including myself as a black man, are not going to tolerate. We're not going to tolerate that. I said this on my last video when I reacted to Hulk Hogan's death. May him rest in peace, by the way. Being the N-word. The N-word. A lot of people don't even know the true definition of the N-word. Look that shit up on the Urban Dictionary. The Urban Dictionary. I'm not talking about Google, Wikipedia, and all that crap. I'm talking about the Urban Dictionary. Understand what the word, the N-word, you know, that ends with the ER, not the GA, what it really means. Being the N-word has nothing to do with your skin color. It has something to do with your mentality. If you have an ignorant mentality, lack of intelligence, you are considered an N-word that ends with the ER. Anybody in every single race could be an N-word. You could be white, you could be Hispanic, you could be Asian, you could be an Arab, you could be green, purple, orange, I don't care. Besides you being black, to being a N-word that ends with an ER. And nobody's not going to tolerate that. That's why there's a term flowing around on social media called the black fatigue. I call it the N-word fatigue, if you ask me. Continue, though.
The highest homicide rate in the country is from black male on black violence. Black men kill black men at a higher rate than any other ethnic group kill each other. Yeah. And so it's like, even black men hate black men. And then when you look at dating as a black man, you at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to women. Even the women don't like us. When you look at how they get on the internet and talk about us and say the things they say about us, they don't even like us. They don't even value us. And as a black man, we spend...
To put it this way, you don't value yourself. Y'all black men don't even value yourself. And this is not by me saying all black men don't value themselves. Again, I really hate breaking this down and explaining it, especially to y'all N-words. Because in the words of a wise man once told me, and I quote a long time ago, that you can't tell an N-word nothing. They're going to believe what they want to believe. So if you're watching this video right now and you're not, understanding what I'm trying to tell you, then maybe you should tune the fuck out of this video right now. Like, for real though. Y'all really don't value yourself. That's why women will never value you. I said this numbers of times on my videos. I don't just hold women accountable. I also hold men accountable. As you watching this video right now, that's what I'm doing. I am a fair, equal, accountable smoke giver. Anybody, and I mean anybody, male or female, will get this smoke. Because a lot of y'all fear the uncomfortable truth than everything else that y'all fear the most. Y'all don't value yourself. Y'all don't self-improve. I mean, look at this motherfucker right here. You look dusty, bro. You over there crying. By the way, by him talking about some, people don't value the black man. They don't give us no opportunity and all that stuff. We just be looking down upon them by the white man, the system and all that. I had gotten this video, right? I had gotten this video through TikTok. When I went on his TikTok page, his profile picture has him with a ski mask on. He had a ski mask on, looking like he's about to hit a lick, like he's about to do the drill on somebody. Yeah, and you really want to know why the people outside of our race don't want to give N-words like you any opportunities. You want to know why women that do have values, that do value themselves, that do have self-respect for themselves, doesn't matter how beautiful they are, will never value you, that will never check for you. Except for these Keishas, these 304s, these gold diggers and all them, that y'all be chasing around, that y'all be simping for, that y'all be tricking. Yeah, you want to know why. It's all about choices that you make. The number one thing that God gave all of us, men and women, that is a gift and a blessing to mankind, is choices. And the choices that you make, especially if it happen to be the wrong choices that you make, it's nobody's fault but your own. You must be held accountable. You must hold yourself accountable. Accountability is all about owning up to your shit and do better. That's what accountability is all about. If anything, the Holy Bible speaks about accountability for those that don't even read their Bibles. You know what I mean? Or don't even know anything about the Bible. The acronym of the Bible stands for Basic Instructions Before Leaving this earth. You read the Bible, you learn a whole lot from people that came before us for the counts of fucking BS that they fucking committed.
So much of our lives just being overlooked because nobody values the black man outside of what he got. So unless you're some famous rapper or some famous celebrity or some famous type of dude with a lot of money, you ain't shit to the society that we live in. And as a man, I ain't gonna lie, bro, it wears on me. I get tired of it. You feel me? I wouldn't wish it on nobody. That's why I don't want to have no sons. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like this society is not friendly for a black male. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not against having kids, but I feel like I would rather have a daughter because I feel like a daughter would thrive more in the world. Because if a woman broke, she can always make her OnlyFans, or she can always sell her body, or she can always have some dude that's willing to take care of her. If a man broke,
you mean to tell me, bro? So you mean to tell me that you want your daughter to be a 304? In order for her to prosper? That's the real reason why you would rather have a daughter than a son? You a whole bitch, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Fam, your parents have failed you. I don't know where your father at. Your mother, pretty much to say the least, I can tell your mother could care less about you. She raised you wrong, bro. Or probably she didn't never even gave a damn about you. And you failed your own self because you had time. I believe that his mother had taught him the ways on how to survive in this world is to be a bitch. Play victim. Be a part of the Victim Olympics. Beg for handouts. And if they don't give you what you really want out of life, you pull the toaster out and you smoke that motherfucker. Yeah, that's what his mother had taught him. And there's a lot of N-words that are just like him that have that same mentality. See, this is why productive black men like myself don't want to be around N-words like that. And then, yeah, by the way, profiling does save lives. By the way, just so you know, it ain't just white people that does that. It ain't just Arab people does that. People that look like you, that don't have that mentality, that N-word mentality, they do that too. You want to know why? Because they don't want no problems. They don't want no problems. They don't want to deal with that mess. They don't want to deal with that commotion, that nonsense. People are trying to make it, bro. People are trying to survive. People are trying to, especially productive black men, they're trying to make it home instead of dealing with N-words like you. Y'all be the same motherfuckers that talk about white people are racist, but y'all racist as well. Y'all ain't no different than what y'all say about the white man. Continue, man.
You get nothing. Nobody checking for you. And me as a man personally, like, I'm just tired of it, bro. Like, I'm tired of the black man being at the bottom of the totem pole on everything, every issue.
Well, Negro, do something about it. Do something about it. Instead of getting on here crying and complaining about it. Like a Keisha. Do something about it. Or two, go to jail. Go to fucking jail. And come up with an excuse as to why you up in there. Talking about you tired. Dog, I'm tired of hearing this BS. Coming from a lot of y'all black males, not men, males' mouth. You sound like a Keisha, bro. You sound like a kid, dog. Grown man, I don't even know how old he is. Y'all claim to be masculine, alpha, a king, a man that stands on business. But that's not what I'm seeing from y'all. Oh no, that's not what I'm seeing from y'all. Come on, man. Continue.
To be honest, I would have been unalive myself if it wasn't for two things. I don't want to put my mom through that because I know my mom loved me, and besides my mom, I feel like nobody else will love me like that. And B is because I'm Christian. In the Christian religion, we believe that if you unalive yourself, you go straight to hell. And I done seen so much hell here on earth, I would never want to go to hell. So, I'm going to be honest with y'all, bro. Like, the black man ain't loved out here, bro. Like, as a black man, we live our life just, nobody cares about you. And I'm tired of being at the bottom of the totem pole. Like, I feel like everybody hates the black man in America to the point where it feel like it's a curse to us.
Listen, I'm not hearing none of this BS. I'm gonna end this, you know what I'm saying, with a few things, man. First and foremost, every single man, including myself, has a 24 hours to make shit happen. You have a 24 hours to make some shit happen. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hands, bro. Nobody gonna hold your hands. Not even your mother, even though your mother, you know what I'm saying, will always love you and have care for you. All the care for you. But she ain't gonna do that neither. Hell, my mother will never hold my hand. I am 37 years old, dog. Grown. Living on my own. Living in an apartment. And I value that shit. I value my life every day. That's what you're supposed to do. I take care of grown man business. I don't have nobody holding my hands. I don't ask for handouts. I have too much pride in myself to be asking any motherfucker for handouts. I can't do that. Get it out your own merit. So, yeah, everybody has 24 hours, bro. You took this time to cry, bitch, and complain about things not going your way. You sound like a fucking Keisha right now. You sound like a woman, bro. You sound like most of these fucking females that I be hearing on TikTok. The black man ain't cursed. In my perspective, I'm not cursing. I'm a black man. I don't know what the hell this big, dusty, wireless looking mug is talking about, bro. Stop making bad decisions. I don't feel sorry for N-words like this dude. I don't. If I was in that same position right now today, saying the same things that he's saying, I expect people to hold me accountable. The same way how I'm holding this fool accountable. This right here, this ain't no man shit right here, bro. This ain't no man shit right here. No woman will never respect a man like this. At all. Even if she's a 304 or she's not a 304 and she's traditional. Either way, it doesn't matter what type of woman she is. Ain't no woman, no female is going to respect a guy like this at all. Period. You're a sucker, bro. You're a sucker. And again, on this video, if this right here does not apply to a lot of y'all black males on this video, then let it fly from you. But if you feel some type of way about it and you leave your thoughts in the comments of this video about it, then maybe this right here does apply to you. And you're a failure. Get it together, man. Or else too, just go ahead and unalive yourself. Because at the end of the day, this is a dog-eat-dog world. Everybody's in it for themselves. And more importantly, nobody cares. Nobody cares. And lastly, to end this, I don't want to hear shit about the white man, the system. You know what I'm saying? It's oppressing y'all, holding y'all back 600, 700 years and shit. I don't want to hear that. Ain't nobody a slave. I'm not a slave. I don't have no shackles on my wrist. I don't have no shackles on my ankles or on my damn neck. I am free. I'm free mentally. Last time I checked, this is America. This ain't Afghanistan. This ain't Iran. This ain't the Middle East. It's the Western region. I'm free to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm free to say what I want to say, how I want to say it, how I feel. I'm free to do whatever I want, when I want, and however I want to do it. I'm free to eat whatever the fuck I want to eat. I'm free to dress how I want to dress. I'm free to date who I want to date. Or don't date at all. I'm free to hang out with certain people who I want to hang out with. I'm free to watch what I want to watch on TV. I'm free to do whatever the fuck I want, etc. And I could care less who don't like. Which is I'm free of that too. And if y'all don't like what the hell I'm saying on this video, y'all could go ahead and unsubscribe. You're free to do so. This is Illz Keeps It Real TV. This ain't Illz gonna tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear TV. I'm not here to cope with anybody's feelings. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna say what it needs to be said, what others are afraid to say. I could care less, man. But anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments. Also like, share, and subscribe, or you don't have to. I ain't begging nobody to do so. This is Illz Keeps It Real TV signing out. Stay tuned for more. Peace.